The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would think Diego Costa. Not only does he do a good job with his back to goal, he does a better job facing goal through his willingness to run behind defences. A provocateur with a villainous reputation, but so effective.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Monreal. Alexis Sanchez. Mesut Ozil tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's Piliqueta, aimed in towards the centre. Hazard! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Diego Costa with the ball through. That's a half-decent try. Oh, surely! It's come loose. Fine defending there. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Hits it first time! It's Hazard! Wilshere. Mesut Ozil. Hazard. Hazard! He's got away with one there. It's Matic! He scores! And they are disappearing out of sight. Just so calm under pressure.
Matic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's Ivanovic. Debuchy. Knocks it towards the front. Aimed long and direct. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Terry positions himself well and cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Alexis Sanchez. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Walcott. Now it's Welbeck. Oh, he's broken through. Brilliant from Danny Welbeck!
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Falcao makes himself available. And it's Diego Costa. He's made sure that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, the ball's come loose! He's had a shot! Check, and he's best to put that behind. Now his concern is a corner. Keeper absolutely berating his defenders.
Well, quite frankly, his defence just didn't do its job then and left him totally exposed. I think he's quite right to be upset about that. It's not good enough, and they ought to be told.
Mesut Ozil. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Falcao is leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Looks to slip it through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
I thought it was good vision, but the execution was poor.
Welbeck pushes it out wide. Now the pass. Walcott needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by...
They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Aim forward. Hazard passes it through. He's played him through. Falcao! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Check, maybe was unsighted by his own defence there.
And it's half-time here. Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team.
It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
And it's Walcott. Alexis Sanchez. He's away! Ramirez boots it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Debuchy. Welbeck. Now the pass. Oh, he's found him in space! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. And it's Sanchez. Welbeck. It's a loose ball. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Welbeck pumps it upfield. It's Walcott! No joy, but a decent try.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Wilshere. Cesc Fabregas. Looking up to see who wants it. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mesut Ozil. Looks like a good ball through. Hazard. Diego Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Welbeck tries to get it forward quickly. Ramirez tries a long pass towards the front. Wilshere. And it's Sanchez. Cahill does well to read it and intercepts. Forward it goes. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality.
Now it's Costa. Koscielny. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Monreal. Well positioned to make that interception. Alexis Sanchez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's made certain that won't get through. Tries a through ball. Falcao! Explosive!
I just think he showed appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Matic. It's a long forward pass. Koscielny cuts it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Alexis Sanchez. Who's going to make this theirs? Hazard looks to slip it through. Thrust towards the front line. Cahill does well there, alert. Spoon forward. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Falcao. Ramirez. And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas. Ivanovic takes aim with a cross. Cesc Fabregas gets it back. And that's it. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort.
and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So it's down to business here. And it's Fabregas. Tries lifting it over. Pedro gets on the end of it. Fernandinho. Sterling. Silva. Now it's Costa. Fernandinho knocks it towards the front. He's away! A chance! Sterling with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
Oscar. Matic. Ivanovic. Sterling! He's got away with one there. Terry. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Fernandinho.
Nasri can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble.
Aguero has got himself a free kick.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great ball, and now the shot. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Looks to slip it through, and now the finish. Oh, he's broken through. Goal!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
And it's Fabregas. Sterling. Ivanovic. And it's Pedro. Oscar. Azar. The ball through. Sanya. Azar pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Sterling. Nasri. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Costa looking to run onto it. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Another piece of really good defending. Ivanovic. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's through on goal. Loose ball, who's going to get there? They've got it back and can have another go. It's Costa! He'll try from distance. And it's Sterling. Says Fabregas, does well to read it and intercepts. Oscar. Pedro. Now it's Hazard. A real chance to break. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Tries a through ball. Not the cross he had in mind. Nasri! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Can he find a finish now? The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! And with that goal comes comfort. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Sterling. Silva. Down by a lack of accuracy. Ivanovic. Pedro. Gonna throw in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Hazard. We've reached half-time. Start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Kompany comes forwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
Diego Costa. Matic. That's Piliqueta. Chip through. He's played him through. Sanya. Silva. Looking up to see who wants it. Now it's Nasri. Fernandinho. Now it's Aguero. Aguero has a go! Matic. Diego Costa. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, the ball's come loose! And it's Yaya Toure. Oscar. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Matic plays it out to the wing, dashing forward at pace. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Sterling passes it through. It's on a plate. They are rampant. Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Aguero. Fine defending there. And Nasri! Keeper is right behind it.
Oh, what a lovely first touch, and that allowed him the space to get the shot away. It's excellent technique.
Oscar. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Fabregas. Diego Costa. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lofted into the middle. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
Sterling, who's made his mark on this game, tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Willian. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fernandinho boots it upfield. Sterling. Aguero! He scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Sterling pumps it upfield. That's Piliqueta. Sterling, chance! He's off on a marauding run. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. That's Piliqueta. Remy passes it through. Sanya. It's Remy! Great strike. Test for the keeper.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. De Bruyne. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Jesus Navas cuts it out. Deftly done. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Yaya Toure. De Bruyne. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looking to force his way through. Sterling! The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! They are running riot here. Done very well to intervene. Ramirez. Oh, he's broken through. It's anyone's ball. Matic goes long. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.